Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp as we head into another week of NFL action, coming off of my best week of prop betting action, a 10-1 week. Hopefully it's going to parlay into week 8 after week 7. So for Thursday Night Football, I have 3 more NFL prop plays for the game tonight between the Chargers and the Broncos. And we'll start it off on the side of the Broncos and their running back Ronnie Hillman, who's filling in for the injured Monty Ball. And if he continues to play well, could probably hang on to at least a share of that job even when Monty Ball comes back in a couple of weeks. But tonight, his over-under for rushing yards this evening is 78.5. And I think that might be actually a little bit overvaluing Hillman here from Bet365. Hillman had a really heavy workload in week 6, now coming off of a short week coming from week 7 where his carries decreased from 24 to 14. If he only has around 15 to 16 carries in this game, it's going to be, I think, very difficult for him to get over 78.5 yards against this very good Chargers run defense. So I think the under tonight could be the better play for Ronnie Hillman here, and in the NFL odds at -115, it's actually a little bit of a better value from Bet365 as well. So I think under 78.5 is a pretty good play tonight. Now heading over to the other side of the player prop realm, we're going with another one with Philip Rivers tonight, who has an over/under of 285.5 passing yards this evening, and I think that's actually a very good play on the over tonight because he's obviously going to have to throw the ball to keep up with the Denver Broncos offense. But on top of that, the Broncos secondary is not that great, and even though their current stats project them to be right around average at 18th in the league and are giving up around 250 passing yards per game, their secondary is a lot worse than that because other than week 1 against Andrew Luck where they gave up 370 passing yards, they really haven't played that many big-time passing offenses. The Chiefs, the Seahawks, most recently the Jets, and the San Francisco 49ers, none of these teams are very adept at passing the football, whereas Philip Rivers absolutely is, and he's obviously the best offense that this team has seen since week 1. And I think that he's going to have a banner day tonight, and really on a short week where these games have been very high scoring for the most part, I think Philip Rivers is going to get over 285 passing yards easily tonight. Take the over on that one at -115. Third one I have for you is also a San Diego Chargers play, but it's also on the team side of things, and their over-under for team points tonight is 20.5, the over at -120, and I think that's absolutely a pretty good play as well. As I just mentioned, I think the Broncos secondary is going to give up some points to this Chargers passing offense, and the over so far this season on Thursday Night Football, including that week 1 game between the Seahawks and the Packers, is 6-1, and so far the Chargers have scored over 20 points in 5 of their 7 games this season. Obviously they got to only 20 last week against the Kansas City Chiefs, but I think they can bounce back here in a short week against a very shoddy Denver Broncos pass secondary here. So take over 20.5 for their team total tonight, added to your NFL picks. That'll do it for me this time. Make sure you check out my Thursday night parlay as well for Thursday Night Football tonight, but until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.